community falls, it sends panic to the members of the Agikuyu community who live close to it. To some, it is a guarantee of a bad omen. As Mike Agongo reports, the Mount Kenya community believes that the falling of the tree came with significant events, including the end of colonization, the death of the country's first president, and the change of guard. Have a look.
Kuoya wedani na gitio na nyingi cia wendo ruriri uiguano wa Agikuyu.
The Agikuyu elders report that once the tree falls, it signifies something essential, and to many it's something negative. And some even associate it with the fall of leadership or misfortunes. For years, the Mugumo tree has occupied a mythical spot among the Agikuyu, who regard it holy. Some individuals believe that the spirits of the ancestors live in the Mugumo tree.
Sababu wakati tulizaliwa na baba Kikuyu na mama Mombi, hii miti ndiyo Kikuyu alikuwa anatolea madhahibu zake wakati mambo imeharibika. Anaenda msituni, anaenda wazee, wanaenda wote, wanaomba na mvua inanyesha. Hii ni miti tunapea heshima sana, na hutaona hata siku moja watoto wakikaribia, hata wakina mama, isipokuwa wazee wakati wanafanya tabiko ya mambo za utamaduni.
In addition, its canopy has served as a shrine in service of God through giving prayers and offering sacrifices.
Mugumo is a God tree, and it is a church, Kikuyu church, where if there was a problem, men, women who are cleansed would settle and start praying God so that they get the fortune of that thing.
According to the Agikuyu ancestors, God paid attention to their prayers when prayed under the tree. Elders says that the tree is highly valued for its function in the beliefs and the culture of the Agikuyu community, which has thrived over the years. Usually, the fallen tree cannot be used for firewood, hence must be left to decompose, as per the Agikuyu elders of Kiama.
Hii miti kuni zake hata ikianguka hakuna mtu anaruhusiwa kuweka jikoni apike naye, isipokuwa labda yule mama amezeeka, hakuna mambo amemaliza yote, hakuna kurudi kwa kitanda, huyo nyakati zake sasa, huyo ndio anaweza toa hizo kuni, anaweka pale jikoni, anaota moto sababu wakati yake imefika.
Others also believe that if an individual went around a Mugumo tree for 7 times, they will change their gender. However, no individual has been reported to have acquired the gender transformation. The elder says those who willingly make use of a fallen tree for firewood evoke misfortunes into their lives and are likely to suffer from fertility issues, miscarriages, blindness, among others.
It's a curse which leads to imprecation, and when one is imprecated, death may befall them. No one is even allowed to use its leaves in place of handkerchiefs.
The Mugumo tree grows widely in fertile and moist regions, more so close to the rivers. People believe it is God who plants the trees. When Agikuyu, the Agikuyu's founding father and Mombi, his wife, were created, community elders believe they were placed at the Mukurwe wa Nyagathanga shrine by God. They opted to have the Mugumo and Mukurwe trees as their sacrificial trees, passing them down to the resultant generations. If a Mugumo tree falls, elders are called upon to constitute whether the tree was previously used for sacrifices and to comprehend the reason for its fall.
When it falls down, the elderly must seek divine and try to seek God's will to tell or to show why that has fallen, that Mugu has fallen. It is not just about vambo, about things. It is something that should be followed clearly, preciously, and determined properly that why that has happened.
Earlier this month, shock engulfed Ngoshi village in Githunguri, Kiambu County, after a mysterious fire burnt down a Mugumo tree.
na hakuna mtu ambaye aliakisha. Walistukia tu kuona moto na ikaendelea ikiteremka. Mapranchi ya hii miti inaanguka hapa chini na ianguki upande wala upande.
However, it was not immediately known what caused the fire, as it burnt down only the Mugumo tree and nothing else around the area. Ostensibly, elders believe the sacred tree was burnt by honey harvesters.
Kuna wale watoto walikuwa wameasha moto hapo, na sababu kulikuwa na athari wakawacha hiyo moto hivyo. Na vile hiyo moto, hiyo Mugumo ilikuwa imekauka, ukakuta hiyo Mugumo ilichomeka polepole ndani. Jioni wakati wa kustukia masaa ya jioni, ukakuta imeshika paka moto paka juu. Sasa watu chache hawakujua ni kwa nini, sababu hawakufanya utafiti. Lakini ukweli ya mambo, Mungu hawezi tena akuje achome kanisa yake.
But does the fall of this great tree have anything to do with area politics? In 1963, a huge Mugumo tree fell in Thika, and this led to the exit of colonialists who were being fought by a local group, the Mau Mau. This had been prophesied by Kikuyu prophet Mugumo. When the British colonial government learnt of the prophecy, they built an iron ring around it to prevent it from falling.
By that time, we had Kenyajui, Ladhirimo. And he said, when the Mugumo tree at Thika would fall down, that one shows the white man has to go back. And those people who were arrayed to Musungu, they had to tell him, you know what? It has been said, it has been prophesied, that Mugumo at Thika, when it falls down, you go back to your place. So they had to do a lot of work. They put a lot of sand in sacks to surround that Mugumo tree, to reinforce it so that it does not fall. So they had enough time, maybe to stay longer.
But in 1963, the tree split and fell into two parts, hence leading to an independent Kenya led by Mzee Jomo Kenyatta.
But eventually, it went down. And that was the time, the start of Mudhungu, the white man to forget, started from that time.
In 1978, another Mugumo tree fell in Chania, leading to the death of founding President Jomo Kenyatta. In 1979, a Mugumo tree fell a day before J.M. Karaoke was found dead.
Mimi Mwai Kibaki naapa kwamba.
In 2002, a giant Mugumo tree fell after heavy rains minced to their area, leading to the then opposition leader and area MP Mwai Kibaki being elected president and handed over power by his predecessor Daniel Arap Moi. In February 2013, another Mugumo tree fell, which the elders prophesied the election of Uhuru Kenyatta as the president. In 2019, a Mugumo tree on the border of Yamumbi and Lamok villages on the banks of River Lamok went tumbling down. Yamumbi is inhabited by the Agikuyu people, while Lamok is occupied by the Kalenjins. The tree fell onto the Yamumbi side, resulting to a change of the course of the river. In 3 weeks, priests and local elders congregated for prayers in the morning, where the tree miraculously came back to life, with the river going back to its initial course. Shocked inhabitants opined that they were scared of what the happening symbolized. Mount Kenya 2022 politics have since been connected to the recent falling of various Mugumo trees. Elders now says that if the region, which is perceived to be ruptured into two groups, leaders will not humble themselves and swallow their pride, something mysterious may befall them.
Like for example, Mwangi now is the one in power. Uhuru Kenyatta is in Mwangi. At some point, Mwangi as a whole has to vacate. And the Baina comes in. There must be a ceremony to show that Mwangi actually has left. Now we are at the Maina.
Kuna wakati Mwangi anakuwa ni yeye anatawala, akitawala kuna Maina tena anakuja kuchukua. Wakati hiyo kutawala hawa wakimaliza na hawa wanaingia, kuna mambo nyingi sana zinaendaga mbele, hata kuna Mugumo inaweza anguka, na wazee wakienda wajue hapa wakati ya kubadilishana ufalme. Mwangi achukue ama Maina achukue, imefika.
Mugumo tree has never fallen without a profound reason, at least according to the Gikuyu community. It is believed that this is the only tree that talks, and a fall might signal a change of guard or a mighty occurrence.
It has been reported before, the unfortunate deaths of great Gikuyu leaders and other members of the society associated with the fall of the Mugumo tree. All political, religious and Gikuyu leaders from Mount Kenya should be called upon to discuss the mysterious happenings, since it might be a warning from God.
The trees have a lifespan of up to 500 years and act as an umbrella in times of drought, as well as providing a sense of peace in the community. All areas inhabited by Kikuyu community has a Mugumo tree that is used for sacrifices. Mike, GOtv 47, Kiambu County.